Hiya, this is Seb from Wirebox. This video is about creating a flag in Blender. This kind of flag, as you see, it doesn't need to be British flag, it could be any flag you want or any image if you want. So I'm gonna take an image from the internet, bring it into Blender and then add some wind and place it on a pole so it's like a waving flag. So first let's delete everything. So A to select everything and then X to delete. And now let's bring some image from the internet. So it's gonna be our flag. So Shift A, then scroll down to the image, choose Mesh Plane under the image, and now I can choose some image file from my computer. When previously I saved some Union Jack flag from internet, and I've got my image flag in Blender now. So let's rotate this mesh plane on the x-axis, so RX90. You can't really see this flag now because we are in a solid view mode, so let's switch to render view, and now GZ to bring it up. And then when we switch to edit mode, you see that this flag, this plane has got only 4 vertices, so it's not possible to make it waving, so we have to add more vertices to this flag. So let's subdivide it. Right click on the mouse and you've got a panel open. Below you've got subdivide, so click this, and then you've got the little panel on the on the left side, which we can open, and we can subdivide it by 30. 30 cuts will be enough to make this flag waving. And now this flag is still too dark, we can't see it properly, so let's add some light. Shift A, and down there we can choose light and then light point. Let's bring it up as well, and let's change the power to 250 watts. And with the point selected we can use GY to move it on the Y-axis, a bit further from the flag. And now as this is simple plane with the image on it, we have to add some physics to it. So let's go to Physics tab, and let's make this plane a cloth. Let's add some cloth properties. Now when we play the animation, when we press the spacebar, you see nothing else happen, just the flag falling down because of the gravity. So let's do something to keep it up, or at least part of it. Let's switch to edit mode, and we have to select the first line of the vertices, which are gonna stick to the pole of our flag. And then let's open the data properties, and let's create a vertex group of these vertices. So little plus and add a vertex group, and we can call this group flag vertices, and then click assign. And when we play the animation, the flag is still falling down. We have to go to physics, scroll down to shape, and under the shape, under the pin group, we have to choose the group that we created. And now when we play the animation, you see this group of vertices holds the flag in place when the rest is falling down. But that's how the flag should behave. And under the shape we've got the collisions. Let's open this and turn on the self collision as well. So our flag is almost ready. Now let's add some force, some wind, so the flag is waving on the wind. So let's click the add icon, then force field, and we choose the wind. So let's move it on the left side on the flag and rotate it so the wind is gonna blow from the left. And on the right we've got our wind properties. So let's change the strength to 10,000. And now our flag is waving nicely, but still it doesn't have enough geometry. We still see the little squares, the cuts that we created by subdividing it. So let's add some more geometry. Let's generate a new modifier. Let's open the modifier tab, add modifier generate, and then subdivision surface. And you see the surface already smoother. But let's increase the level viewport to 2. And I think the flag is waving okay now. We can change some properties under the cloth as well. Like we can decrease the vertex mass to 0.05, but also we can change the material of the flag. Let's say from cotton to silk. Right, so now it looks like a proper flag. Let's add some pole to this flag so it looks like a real flag. So Shift A, and we have to add cylinder. Now we can scale it down and then SZ to scale it on the Z axis. So we've got a long pole. And now there's always some little sphere on top of the pole, so let's make a sphere, scale it down and put it on top. Then select the sphere and the cylinder, Ctrl J to join it together. And now when this is a one piece, one mesh object, we can add some material to this. So let's go to material properties. So we can leave the base color as a white, and then increase the metallic to 0.7 roughly, and decrease the roughness. And now we've got our flag with a pole ready. We can also play with the wind, so let's choose the wind go to the physics properties of the wind, and if we want the wind to be stronger, let's increase it to 14,000 or 20,000, even better. And that's it, so we've got our flag waving. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next time. Bye.